Love is in the air. Everywhere you look interior, you see folks falling in love or getting a secret admirer. Around this time every year, Kit and Mr. Sprinkles delivered tons of chalky candy hearts, and today is one of those days. They were to deliver a few crates to Casimir in Divinity's Reach, but Mr. Sprinkles' sweet tooth is an ever-looming constant threat to the delivery. When Kit would inspect the packages, he would always try to sneak a few bites. Travelling along the long, windy roads kept the smell of the chalky candy at Mr. Sprinkles' back, but he knew they were there, just waiting for him. They arrived at Casimir's place, and Kit began to go over the delivery with her, unloading a couple of crates and opening them up for inspection. Then began the paperwork signing. Unfortunately, they left the crate open, and Mr. Sprinkle couldn't contain himself any longer. While the two worked with the boring paperwork, Mr. Sprinkle sneaked up to the open crate. First it was just a nibble. He quickly looked around to make sure nobody saw. They're talking about city stuff, things Mr. Sprinkle doesn't care about. He dives into the crate, taking mouthfuls of chalky goodness. He looks up again, looking like a chipmunk with a mouth crammed full of nuts, and peeks over at Kit. Seeing that she's still busy, Mr. Sprinkle continues his rampage of the candy until he reaches the bottom of the crate. Finally realising what he'd done, Mr. Sprinkle quickly backs off and looks away, acting nonchalant. Unfortunately, he can't get rid of the chalk dust around his entire head. Kit finishes up the paperwork and walks back to the shipment. A loud gasp escapes her, and Mr. Sprinkle pretends not to notice. A trail of crumbs and dust leads Kit straight to Mr. Sprinkle. He looks away, but it's clearly evident that he was the culprit. Kit picks up a few stray candies out of his fur and gives him a very disappointed look. Adventurers, Kit needs help replacing the crate of candy that Mr. Sprinkle gobbled down. Send in 5 pieces of candy or chocolates of any kind so she can fulfill the rest of her customers' orders. Send them to pixie.5940 or Kit the Traveller.